Not everyone feels comfortable setting boundaries, especially if you identify as a people pleaser. But the good news is, over time, it becomes a lot easier with practice. Hi there, my name is Chelsea, and if you are new to my channel, I'm here to share all things self-love and self-care. In this video today, I'm going to share with you the beauty of setting boundaries, because setting boundaries is a crucial form of self-care. My goal is that by the end of this video, you feel a lot more comfortable setting healthy boundaries with people in an effort to advocate for yourself, strengthen your relationships, and to allow the misaligned relationships to fade out. Let's start off with the basics. What does boundary setting look like? Boundaries are basic guidelines that let other people know what your needs are and what you will and won't tolerate. It's as simple as that. It's recognizing that there is a separation between your thoughts and feelings and someone else's. Knowing that if your needs upset someone, then that is not your responsibility to manage. It could look like politely turning down an invite because your plate is already full, or for mental health reasons, or perhaps you'd rather see that person in a more intimate setting rather than a group one. It can be not responding to a text past a certain time because you're unwinding. It can be telling someone you don't feel comfortable talking about a certain topic or a detail of your life. It could be telling your date that you're not comfortable with them coming back to your place until you get to know them better. Remember, it is safe and it is healthy to set boundaries. And if someone's implying otherwise, then they're not respecting your basic needs. So let's get started. These are 4 beautiful benefits of setting healthy boundaries. Benefit number 1, your needs are met. You are more in tune with yourself and less overwhelmed by life's to-dos. You are doing things because you want to do them and because you have the capacity to do them. You are not living to please others and to keep up. You are going at your own rhythm, at your own pace. And because of that, everything in your life just begins to flow a little bit better. Benefit number 2, you strengthen your relationships. Without setting boundaries, we are asking people to read our minds. And if we don't speak up, we could build resentment towards people. This isn't fair to anyone. A lot of people would rather you tell them you can't make something than to begrudgingly show up. With time, communicating openly becomes a lot easier, and this is a necessary skill to have. Benefit number 3, misaligned connections fade out. Let's be honest, those who don't respect your boundaries probably aren't the healthiest relationships anyways. For example, if you begin setting boundaries with people who are using you, they're gonna start distancing themselves from you over time because they're no longer getting their needs met. That relationship was contingent upon you doing whatever they want, whenever they want. So setting boundaries can be really beneficial. They can reveal to you who is meant to be in your life and who, for example, was a temporary connection. It's really good to surround yourself with people who respect your needs and don't view that as a problem or an attack on them. And the last benefit is benefit number 4. You become more self-aware. This breeds confidence, self-love, peace, and a feeling of safety. And through this, you'll also learn that you need to be respectful of other people's boundaries as well. The thing is, if you're new to setting them, you may also be new to respecting them, and that's okay. It's never too late to learn a new way of being. One parting word I would like to leave with you is if setting boundaries is new to you, it can feel really scary, confusing, and overwhelming. Like you're somehow not a good friend, not a good partner, not a good coworker, not a good family member. But just because it feels that way doesn't mean it's true. This process requires continued practice, and for you to remind yourself that this is not selfish. This is 100% necessary in order to have healthy relationships with others and yourself. Boundaries used to terrify me, especially with those closest to me, because I never wanted to let anyone down. But here's the thing. Eventually, it became second nature. It became a lot easier and it felt a lot more natural. And for you too, it could be the same way. It just requires a little bit of patience and a little bit of practice. I hope this video today helped you see the beauty in setting boundaries, because setting healthy boundaries is a form of self-care.